am doing good. Thank you so much.
My name is Jyotsna, a media representative from Frontlist Media.
Yeah.
Welcome, Frontlist Media.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So today we have Mehak Varun with us. So Mehak Varun, who is Mehak Varun? So the Mehak Varun, she is born and brought up in Jammu. And she's a writer, she's a poet, she's an artist, and she's an author of 3 books. And she is known for her raising contemporary issues in the society through her writings. So congratulations, ma'am. And we are so happy to have you on board today. So our audience would like to know who is Mehak Varun as a real person, because this is what we know just from the Google. So what you are actually.
Basically, I'm a person who loves to stay inside her. I have a whole world inside me. And though I live in the outside world, but still there's a part of me, that has created an imaginary life within. And this is the life I really adore. So this is me. And I guess this is the reason I love to express myself through writing and through paintings.
So you are a painter as well.
Yeah, I did painting long back. Now I started sketching and the pen arts, yes.
So have you exhibit your paintings, in professional level?
I used to paint for I used to do oil paintings earlier, and I used to create those things for my home, for my own home. Then the latest book which I am getting published. So I have my pen arts in that. So that is the first platform, I'll be presenting my pen arts along with my poetry and writing.
Okay, it's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, shall we start our interview?
Sure.
Okay, so my first question to you. So, which I already asked, tell us a little bit about yourself, which you already shared with us. So, my second question to you. A compilation of motivating poetry can be found in your book. It's in your book. It's a collection of stories. It's a collection of poetry. Your book name, I Am Me, right? So how did the inspiration for the poems occur to you?
Well, as I told you that, I am someone who talks to herself and don't prefer the world to know what is going on inside me. But then I think writing is something, that makes me feel alive. I'm sure there are many people, who have a lot inside them, and everybody has their own way of expressing themselves. So for me, I think writing is something which helps me a lot, and I can express myself in a much better way. And whenever I read the news regarding women suffering, and especially the latest Taliban horror. So this is the reason, I started writing this book, I Am Me. And this is for every girl, to feel that how special they are and they are more than enough for themselves. So I really want that each girl should feel that, they are the best version of themselves. So this book is mainly, I think I hope, this book spreads the message which I'm trying to tell them.
Okay. So could you share some stanzas of your poems right now? Is it possible?
Sure, I'll do that. I just require a moment for that.
Okay, fine.
Very special poem, that's Kali. There was an international anthology based on Kali. So I wrote that poem for that anthology, and I included that in my book as well. So that's really close to me because that shows the different types and different layers the woman has inside her. So this goes like this. Kali, who is death, with chinion on head, tiara of skulls and crescent moon. She scowls, baring her teeth, wild, naked, her tongue sticking out, bursting sheer power. Kali, who is black, of mind, body, and soul, a divine protector bestowing moksha, the Adi Shakti, the mother of the universe. Kali, the Shakti, who's fearless, the destroyer of evil, scary, bloodthirsty, of demons, the Asuras. Kali, the true Kali, a Devi, not shallow, defying all attempts, whosoever tried to shred her, to tame her to pieces. Her force is pure, standing, endure. Kali embodies the boundless freedom, epitome of Shakti, of strength and power, standing unbound from all restrictions. Kali, be the Kali of today. She still exists in each one of us, standing against the asuras, the demons of astray. Be the Kali of today, the mother of all power. You dance alone, you sing alone. Just be to be the Kali.
No, it's amazing. You have written very beautifully. Proper portraying of Kali, goddess Kali. Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so my next question to you.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to publish with Invincible Publisher?
Well, this is my first book which I'm getting published with Invincible. And by far, I am having the best experience of my life. Each segment has been taken care of so well, and every member has been assigned different jobs. And I believe every member is doing his duty so dedicatedly. I am feeling as if I'm a part of their family, and it's a family which is doing the work together. And I'm feeling so special that my book is so special for them that they are giving their best to get my book in the best possible way they can. So yes, they have been giving me the best experience by far.
So, how did you find the Invincible Publisher as your publishing agent? Or
I was searching Google for the best publishers in India, and their name also stuck. So I mailed them, and I got a call from them. So I felt really honored, that yes, they liked my work and they'll be publishing it. So I decided to go ahead with them. Yeah.
okay. So my next question then. So, what inspired to be a writer? When is your journey started?
Yes, I am a writer today, but I guess all the credit goes to my father. He
Okay.
has been a true inspiration to me, and he has always motivated me that, Mehak, you should get the best out of you. That is his way of, bringing out the best in us. So he was always after me that, you should write and get the best out of you. Both my parents, basically, my mother and my father, they have been the true inspiration for me. I still remember writing my first article. I wrote humane or inhuman, and I shared it with my father, and he was so happy to read it that, I kind of expressed the ins and outs of society, and he was really glad. And that article got published in the newspaper. So by getting the article published in the paper also made me quite confident that whatever I'm writing, that holds some good. So that is why it is getting published. So this is how my journey started, and yeah, this is how my writing started. And by far till now, whatever I write, it gets published in the paper. So that really boosts my confidence.
So your inspiration is your father.
Totally.
Totally.
And this book, I Am Me, is totally dedicated to him for whatever he has made me today.
Okay. So, what was the length of time it took you to complete the book?
Well, I started writing this book during the lockdown when the lockdown started. I have two daughters, so with kids around, and I could not give much time to my writing. So it took 1.5 years because I really wanted to give my best to this book. I really want this book to be an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many poetries are there in the book?
There are around 60 poetries in the book, along with around 20-25 artwork.
Okay, and all poems are related to women, right?
All poems are related to women, yes.
So basically, you just divide the section of multiple goddess or what?
No, it's basically I've divided the book in three sections. That's killing instinct, when there's a lot inside the women and how badly she's treated or what all is going inside her, but nobody tries to understand her feelings. So that's the killing instinct. So I
Okay.
have a few poetries under that. Then I've divided the next section is hope. How she tries to become more hopeful, how she tries to bring her life, how she tries to make herself more clear that no, I am going to be better and I have to become better. And then finally it comes the power within, how gradually she becomes stronger within herself and how she tries to explore her and how she starts believing that yes, I am a woman and I'm proud of myself.
Wow. It's amazing.
I hope, readers really feel
I
that.
hope that your book will be the bestseller, and congratulations. I guess this is your first book, right? So
No,
it's
this is my fourth book.
fourth.
First book with Invincible. Yeah. Earlier, I've published 3 books with Authors Press.
Okay. So, and this book is with Invincible Publisher.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next question. So, what have you taken away from your writing experience so far?
As I started writing, I realized that, what you think, you can really bring your thoughts to life. What you think is actually who you are, and you can really bring that in your life. And as the phrase says, that pen is the greatest weapon. I totally, totally believe in that. If you write really wisely and what you feel right, then pen is actually the greatest weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my last question to you. So, have you encountered any difficulties as an author? Please share with us some challenges you have faced. What was the challenges?
To be honest with you, I feel I'm really lucky in this field. The day I started writing, I started becoming more confident about myself. I never felt that, there are so many great poets. There are so many great poets and authors today. But I never felt that, what will I do in this field? And there are so many people. No, it's about myself, it's about my thoughts. So I think I got more confident day by day after reading so many books. I felt more clear about what I really want in life. And when I started writing articles, I used to write articles on social issues and life in general. So I told you, as they got published in the paper, in the editorial column. So that, I think everything that's related to this, it made me more stronger within me. And my first 3 books got published with Authors Press. So the CEO, Mr. Sudarshan Kechari, I'll always remain grateful to him, because he brought out the best in me, and he could see, that what I am writing, and that really holds good. So, and now I'm getting published with Invincible Publishers, and I really feel honored with that. And getting into a circle of literary society, and, with the literate people with so much high intellect, you sit with them, you talk to them. So it's like a dream coming true. So becoming a writer has been the best ever experience of my life. I think this is the best experience I got. And thanks to my father, as I told you,
Okay.
if he would not have pushed me, I would not have been a writer today.
Okay. So I would like to know, who is your favorite author?
There are many, Maya Angelou being one, because when I started writing I Am Me, I used to read her poetry. She has also written very Maya Angelou.
My Andrew. Okay.
So she has, her writing is also very powerful, very feminine, powerful poetry. And lately I've read the book Tuesdays with Maury. That's by Mitch. Yeah. I love that book. After long,
Everyone loves that book. You know, there are a lot of people who recommended me to read this book, Tuesdays with Mori. Yeah.
that is, well, that is one book, I've been in love with. After long, I've loved a book. So that is a great book to read.
Okay, okay. And my last question to you. So how do you overcome your writer's block? Whenever you write, you just sometimes you feel like you don't want to write. So how do you overcome that?
There have been many instances. It's basically, I think, writer's block is nothing. It's about your mind. It's about what is going on inside you, how clear you are in your mind and your thoughts and your heart. If even in general life, when you are a bit low or you don't feel like doing, then I think your mind doesn't put on in anything. You don't feel like sitting, you don't feel like working, you don't feel like talking to anybody, you don't feel like talking to your kids at times. So I think it is not writer's block. It's more about your situation or about how balanced your mind is. So once you are very calm and you're composed, I think writing is the best thing to do.
So I guess you have been there in that situation.
Well, I have.
So how did you overcome? Like, how did you cope with the
uh, well, my father, I told you, he's my inspiration. He left me in April. And that was the phase, I felt that I could not write anymore, because it was because of him I started writing. But then I realized that this is the thing he wanted me to be.
Okay.
This is the thing he wants, that I should reach to a particular level in writing, and this was his dream. This is his dream, you know. So I think when I started writing, 2-3 months I could not. Even I felt that, you know, this is the worst phase of my life, and I think I would never be able to write. But that is the time I realized that I have to get this book published. I have to get this book dedicated to him, and I have to make it a bestseller. Yes.
He will be proud of you, and wherever he is right now, I hope that God bless him. And congratulations for your book. And I have a great interview with you. And I hope,
talking to you. Thank you so much.
I hope that your book will going to be a bestseller. Thank you.
So much, Jyotsna. Lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much, Mehak ma'am. It's lovely talking to you. Bye. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.